When I look at everything in comparison to the regular version versus this version, I think that they're very, very different in a lot of different ways. But I do like that this is just Thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we are doing a brand new hero breakdown on Kelile costume. She's got 746 on her attack, 690 on her defense, and 1477 on her health. Statistically, she's actually rocking it pretty good. I do appreciate her attack power. Defense could use a little bit, but I do love that health total. She is running at fast speed. She's a costume hero, which means that she gives you a bonus. You get an attack bonus of 5%, a defensive bonus of 5%, health bonus of 10%, and a mana bonus of 5%. So what that means is once you level up the costume version and the regular version, both of them are going to get those additional bonus stats. As far as her hero special, she's very direct. She just sets it up so all enemies receive 304 burn damage over 2 turns. Running at fast speed, she's essentially just like Jean-Francois, except for Jean-Francois has got a little bit better abilities, running at 5 stars. Kind of an interesting situation to where she seems like a little bit low impacting, but the fact is she is a 4-star and she's hitting everybody and she is giving the burn damage. I do like that the burn damage is over 2 turns rather than extending to over 3 or 4 turns, and it's pretty straightforward. You just take damage. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a turn-based dark fantasy RPG. If you want a huge head start raid, all you gotta do, click on the link in the description. If you're a new player in the next 30 days, you'll get 1 clan boss key, 1 energy refill, 1 day XP boost, 5 mystery shards, 50 gems, 50,000 silver, and 1 free epic champion shaman. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. When I look at everything in comparison to the regular version versus this version, I think that they're very, very different in a lot of different ways. But I do like that this is just kind of a unique ability in the 4 stars of just giving that dot over time and that's it. And it's pretty straightforward. So I do appreciate that. She is in this version, she is a druid. If you're looking to throw some emblems on her, I think that you got to figure out what it is that you're using her for, whether it be Titan or defense, and that's going to kind of determine things. I'm not an overall big fan of using her on the emblems, but to each his own. If you really have to choose, I'd probably prioritize the defense, the health, and then the attack. As far as that situation, if you're using her more on offense and defense, but if you're looking to throw her in on a Titan, you got to make sure you fix that attack power and add that up a bit. So she is against a Titan. She is currently going to get a C grade. Maybe this goes up to a B at 746. I think that there is some usability. The problem is that there are just better characters that are running at either 5 stars or they've got 4 stars with higher attack power. So with her, I'm not a big fan of using her on the Titan. She is going to get a C grade. When we take a look at her offensively, she is going to get a B+. Maybe she gets a little bit better grade being in the 4 stars, but when you compare her to like Jean-Francois, I think that there needs to be some correlation between the two. So I think that there is some usability. Will do well against other 4 stars. I mean, 304 fast speed dealing damage to everybody, it's pretty sweet. But I think that she's still at a B+ there. Now, when we take a look at her defensively, she is going to get a B- as far as her tank grade goes. Unfortunately, she doesn't really give you too much to go off of, and it's not really that impacting. She could potentially go off a couple of times. You know, you save yourself a little bit. You got to heal after the fact, but you aren't really getting that direct damage that will really put you over. So even when you look at characters like Gravemaker, why Gravemaker did really well is because it was very fast. It also dealt initial damage and then the damage over time. And that whole element really pushed Gravemaker to be really impressive. But when you look at her being a 4-star, I'm not really seeing it too much. She is going to get a B- grade there. Now, when we get into her flank grade, she is going to get a B grade running at fast speed. She is impacting all the board. I do like that. You're not really preparing for her, so she goes off a couple of times. You may not have a cleanser, so she could get into it. I could see maybe in the intermediate beginner stages where you're using her on defense, possibly she gets the nod there. And then kind of a similar situation to the wing, she is going to get a B grade, running at fast speed all the way in the very far corner. She's impacting all the board. She has the potential to do some things, but I'm not a big fan of using her on defense. She is going to get a B grade, and that is comparing the 4 stars against the 5 stars. Now, when we get into the weekly raid grade, she is going to get a B on rush attack. I just see it as there's just so many other characters in red that are going to be way more impacting in terms of the 4 stars. Pretty much just about every single one will be more impacting, but because they are now running at very fast speed. With her going from fast speed to very fast speed, it changes a little bit, but it's not that much of a difference. So she is going to get a B grade. And on buff, she is going to get a B grade there as well, just being that she doesn't do anything impacting the board in terms of getting buffs or anything like that. She just deals straightforward damage, and that's pretty much just it. And then on Bloody Battle, she is going to get an A- grade there. I do like that she is running at fast speed. She's dealing damage to everybody. It is a dot over time. So overall, currently, she is going to get a B grade. And then kind of considering the events and stuff like that, she does have decent attack power. Maybe you could use her for your attack power, but I'm still not that sold on her being used in the events either. So she is going to currently get a B. Maybe that goes up to B+, but I don't think that I'm really seeing that. So let me know in the comments. I really appreciate all the support. Make sure you subscribe, you turn those notifications on, and I'll see you on the next video. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we are doing a brand new hero breakdown on Kelile costume. She's got 746 on her attack, 690 on her defense, and 1417